Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 19 minutes. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is that this is a situation where I have not recorded everything and now I'm coming back and doing a voiceover or some sort of post commentary. Nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want raw thoughts, raw reactions, raw emotions, you will get that here. If you want a nicely scripted video, nicely edited, you won't find that here. But if you want a kind of nitty-gritty look into day trading, what it's like to be a day trader, then you'll get that here. I'm kind of rushing a little bit because, as you see, our APHA pre-market chart here has just gone bonkers. So I actually have an order out there right now for APHA, for those of you that are new with my screen, 500 shares. I want to go short at 1975, and the order was put into place there at 9:10 and 51 seconds. So if APHA can get up to 1975, maybe I'll get a pre-market trade here. I'd ideally like more than 500 shares, but 500 shares would at least allow me to get my feet wet. I have no idea if that's actually going to happen. I don't know because, again, these truly are live. So we'll see if it can get up to that 1975-ish area. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, quick update here. Totally is pulled back, not looking like that's going to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and cancel that order out. And that's just an example there where, yeah, that's how day trading goes sometimes. You'll locate something, you want to see something behave in a specific way, so you don't just throw yourself out there. And it didn't behave in that simple way. So that's all right, though. I mean, technically speaking, the market hasn't even opened yet. So plenty of time for opportunity. But at this point, I'm not seeing anything else out, so I'll probably just see it back at the open. All right, I will be watching PLTR here out of the opening gates with a bearish bias. So markets just opened up. And just watching to see how this one wants to behave. Watching 30 pretty closely here. In there at 30.06. So I think this thing wants to, there we go. Let's just start off with a nice $110 scalp. Fantastic. So nice way to start off the morning. I'm not done with I'm looking at TLRY, but I'm not done with PLTR yet. But want to let PLTR establish itself a little bit more. Given it was the first minute, I just wanted it to be a quick scalp. But I'm not opposed to playing it with a different strategy. But like I said, given that first minute, wanted to get that changed over. There we go. I want to just play it quick. Sorry, like I said, I'm kind of wandering off my thoughts, but like I said, these are truly live. In hindsight, yeah, could be up more, but again, one of those situations where that first minute, you never know, maybe that thing was getting ready to snap back upwards. And as of now, I just can't short it. I mean, that'd totally be chasing. And I realize, who knows, maybe shorting right now would have still been okay. But that's just not, that's not a valid way to make money over the long haul, is to chase moves. Now, if this wants to come up here a little bit, I'm still bearish biased on it. Or is this thing just going to keep on bleeding and bleeding? We'll see. What's going on with HYLN, since there's not much opportunity there right now. Either way, though, how fast was that trade? What was the 9-second trade? Yeah, I'm just looking there at the time prints right there. You can see the time prints at that area. So 9 seconds, $110. I'm definitely more than happy with that. Yeah, maybe volume's not as much as I would like to see. What's going on with this one? Is it bouncing at least a little bit here? Yeah, still got some work to do on this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, I'm watching 8:15.50 on Tesla here very, very closely. quite the well-defined area. And what you're seeing over here, if you're not familiar at claytrader.com, I do offer a private trading community where I offer alerts, watch list, all that sort of stuff. So just want to get my thoughts documented here and then also show those of you, because I get a pretty common question. Hey, Clay, I know you offer community. How exactly does that work? So there we go. So I'm not in, but I've alerted everybody. We're all watching 8:15:50. Now, does that mean everybody's going to take the trade? No. Does that mean everybody has to take the trade? No, absolutely not. But if people want to pay attention to it, then great. Let's see. I'm in there at 8:15:95. I think this thing wants to go now. Let's see it get down through that 8:16 mark first off. Or am I going to have to do a little bounce here? Well, once again, bounce off that area. That's a problem. I never did technically wait for confirmation, and I anticipated it, and that could be costly. Never did get confirmation. Okay, let's see if we can finally get it here. $8.16 is definitely going to be that first key battleground. Which is broken, but not much of a push. But 8:15:50 is, that true key area. Can it push down through? There we go. Can it get down through 8:15? Good. I'd like to see it down below 8:14. Good. So have 50 shares left. Not going to take anything out until down in the 812s, if it can get down there. So I'm in a very stress-free situation right now. I've locked in a whole lot of gains, and now it's just a question of how much more in this, in my direction is it going to go. Like I said, would like to see it down below 812.50, which I think it's got a legitimate shot at doing. See if it wants to give me even more. So it took out those at 812.50. Oh, wow, look at that plunge. And let's call it good. I am 9 minutes in, $548 on the trade. And as you saw, that was all alerted before anything ever happened. Now, granted, I took on a little bit more risk because I did not wait for confirmation. And as you saw, I had to sit through a little bit of a bounce. But even for members that did want to wait for confirmation, or, like I said, it's not like everybody had to wait for that. Maybe some people got in a little bit even higher than I did. But pointer being, that was all alerted right there for members to see, and a fantastic trade. And one for me that's going to put me done for the day. And for those of you that are maybe not familiar with the channel or just my approach, I like to do what's called the Be Done in 30, which means on average, I like to be done every morning with 30 minutes. Now, of course, on average means some mornings I'll go over 30 minutes, but other mornings, here we are, one where I'm done in literally 9 minutes. And I do the day trading as a side hustle because I just want freedom of time. Some people want Rolex watches, some people want private jets, and that's cool. I hope those people get that. For me, as a father of 4 young kids with one on the way, I just want to be able to go spend time with them and go out there and do what I want with my time. So that's my pursuit. Doesn't have to be your pursuit, but that is my goal here. And like $500 a day keeps the day job away. And if I can make, I'm not sure of many places in the world where you can make $500 in basically 10 minutes, 9 minutes to be exact. So, I mean, I'm more than happy with that. I'm not a greedy savage. Now, before I head out, one request, actually a big request, because these videos are not the easiest to make. I have to think for myself. I have to think what I'm going to talk to and say to you. I have to actually talk to you. I have to think about what I'm going to alert to the chat room. I have to actually make those alerts in the chat room. I have to enter in my orders. I have to think about managing the trade, exiting my order. There's a lot going on. So yes, these videos, 100% doable. They are kind of a hassle though, but they're a hassle that I can deal with, but I want to make sure that I'm being smart with my time. So my point being is, just let me know if you enjoy these videos, and if you continue to enjoy them, then I'll continue to make them. And the easy way to communicate that to me, hit the like button, leave a simple comment. It could be a thumbs up emoji, it could be a rainbow emoji, it could be a rocket ship emoji, whatever type of emoji you want to leave, but hit the like button, leave an emoji. Now, of course, regular comments are welcome too, but those two things communicate to me, Clay, please keep making these videos. I enjoy them and I will watch them. And as long as I know that there's interest, then like I said, I will continue to watch them. So do those couple things. And watching Tesla here, hindsight, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But like I said, for me, I wanted to just, scale out relative to what the risk was. Thought there was a real chance that it might bounce off that purple line there. And it did temporarily, but not very much. So in all actuality, for members that played it differently than I did, I mean, they're doing a whole lot better than I am on that one. So for those of you members that watch these videos that took the trade, and if you're waited for below sub 10, or excuse me, sub 810, yeah, congratulations to all of you. But again, thank you for hanging out. If you do want to join the community, claytrader.com/team, TEAM. Again, claytrader.com/TEAM, and you can learn all about the surface there. But if you enjoy these live trade videos and you want me to keep making them, again, hit the like button. Leave a basic comment, even if it's just an emoji. And then check out the channel as a whole. Hopefully you like what you see enough to hit that subscribe button, as I'd love to have you as a subscriber. But thanks for hanging out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.